Forget the glamour and dazzle of local NASCAR or Top Fuel drag racing events. Here in Winter Haven, the iconic Auburndale Speedway, or Bullring as it's fondly known, stands proud supporting American grassroots racing.
Auburn Speedway's been around a long time. Actually, there was a NASCAR race here before, and it's been owned by several different owners. This owner here now, they own the property, so they've made a lot of changes here.
The Speedway's been around, I'm sure, for well over 50 years. We've owned it almost hitting 10 years this year or next year. Just stumbled across it at the right time, and we decided to take it on.
New ownership has brought an injection of energy, and teaming up with other local tracks has seen an increase in crowds and competitors.
The clientele of how many people show up to actually race is increasing, and the fan base is increasing. You know, if we could actually get the fans here for the first time to see the show here, they'd actually love it. It's very exciting.
They're only racing every other week instead of racing every week so that they can try some new stuff. It's a fight for the dollars that people have and can spend on entertainment, and so you got to make it entertaining.
For the Bullring racers, it's a way of life. Saturday nights are the reward for the long, hard-working week.
I pretty much live, sleep, and breathe racing whenever I don't have to work or be dad. Between that and owning a business, it stays pretty busy.
I started racing physically in the late 60s, and it just gets in your blood back then. I mean, I was a young kid just helping out, and I just got hooked on it, and I've traveled to many racetracks since then. And just about every racetrack in the state of Florida, I've been on it at one time.
Fierce rivalries amongst the family atmosphere at Auburndale are all part of the show. Some drivers are hoping to finish, some are building for the season ahead, while others are just desperate for a victory.
I need the win. You know, it's been a year since I won a race. It's very, you know, we're racing against really good racers here, and it's hard to win. You know, it's very competitive. It's hard to pass.
We were off to a good start this year, so here we are trying to get another win, and hopefully we can get a marginal points lead going here early, so we don't have to race as hard at the end to try to win it.
I've made it a career of finishing long races, so you got to be there at the end.
After a few practice runs and a qualifying session, it was finally time to go racing.
Outside lane should roll pretty good, you know, to try to get to the bottom as quick as we can. If we can't take the lead on the beginning, and you know, let it play out. 100 laps, long way to go.
We'll see what happens with these guys in the front right here. And my plan is to be aggressive from the back, but stay out of trouble.
A chaotic start would set the tone for the night, but Joe Boyd in the number 5 held the early lead ahead of Jesse Dutilli in the number 30. Track owner in number 42, Jonathan Guy, was also running well, but Mario Maresca's challenge was short-lived as the veteran was roughed up and forced out the race. The spins, wrecks and yellow flags continued, and the safety trucks had a busy night clearing stricken cars. Damage meant Jonathan Guy was forced to head for the garage early, but his wait for that elusive win continues. Championship hopeful Jesse Dutilli was forced to settle for 5th spot in his number 30, while it was Joe Boyd who was celebrating a hard-fought survival of the fittest.
It's great, man. Always great. Just was patience, a lot of patience, and you know, we played our time. Got roughed up there on that one start, and you know, we cooled our head down and got back together, and we put it in the winner's circle.